other stations that are receiving David relatively well. Go ahead, we'll see if we can pick out.
Yeah, we can yeah, receiving David 5-9 puzzling it, so yeah, of course he might be able to copy me, but if he's not copying me, then I'll bow out, guys. So yeah, I'll chuck it back to you there, Brendan. VK3CM, VK Fox Delta.
Just really quick, David, did you get any copy on that?
Yeah, mate. VK6 Fox Delta. 5 and 6 until New Plymouth, New Zealand, and Oman, over. Yeah, right, David. Yeah, you're 5 and 9 here. Good copy here. No worries. Brilliant. Brilliant. 9 BX on 80 metres. First time I've worked ZL on 80 metres. So yeah, a bit of a first here. So I'm just 18 km north of the centre city of Perth. ZL2 ODD, VK6 Fox Delta. So once again, VK6FD, 5 and 6 for you, mate, over. Yeah, right, David. ZL2 ODD, VK6 Fox Delta. Back to VK3CM.
Yeah, you got you, David. I'll tell you what, John got up to about 20 over 9 on that last over, which is interesting. Propagation's kind of swinging back, I think. It was because when John first came up, it was good 5 and 9 and no noise, so that's great. But I was watching your signal slowly climb and in the end hit 20 over 9, so well done, John. Absolutely. Okay, who else we got out there would like to work ZL2 ODD? Go ahead.
You're 5 and 7 into Perth. 5 and 7 into Perth, over. It's Victor Kilo 6, Alpha Juliet Papa. Victor Kilo 6, Alpha Juliet Papa. QSL. AJP. I suppose you're not in Albany, are you, over? Negative. I'm about 15 kilometres outside of Perth, just in the hills area. Yeah, as I said, you're coming through, you're 5 and 5. Yeah, but hey, you're up there with the rest of the VK6 stations, so nothing to worry about, mate, over. QSL, I'm only running about 75 watts on a 80-metre horizontal loop, so I'm happy with that signal report. I'll leave it to the next station. I'll hand you over, and thanks for the contact in 7-3s, and enjoy your weekend, over. Okay, Anthony, no problem, mate. Thanks for the contact, and I'll put it back to Brenton, VK3CM.
Yeah, I mean, David, I've got to be honest, I'm sitting here enjoying this as much because we don't hear these signals quite so good ourselves normally. WA this time of night can be quite a struggle, and we know from the net with who calls in, normally VK6s are very sort of rare. Where tonight, the conditions have just been fabulous. I just can't get over it. Let's see if there's anybody else that's out there wants to work David, ZL2 ODD. Go ahead, please. Oh, that one's down pretty low. Did you get any copy, David?
Yeah, somebody was there, but I couldn't pull anything up.
Just going in that station. We'll try and see what we can do.
Just a quick one, Brendan. It's VK2SA. How's the audio sound there now?
Oh, much better. Yeah, 100%. Go ahead. I know what we're going to put on top of them, and enclosed metal roof or metal shed. What you can do is you can get 2 pieces of coax, connect the braids together, earth them, and then the 2 centres become your balance line. Connect it to the tuner, and then as it pokes out the shed, connect it to your ladder line. It's really simple. I think people stress about it too much and overthink it, Brian. Over.
Yeah, look, no doubt about that, Scott.
Nah, closed lines are overrated. No, that's fair. Oh, dude. That's why God invented closed dryers. So, no, yes, I think you've got the right idea. Believe me, even though I'm on 5 acres here, there are some spots that my missus has said, no, they're just not going to go here. So I've had to sort of work out where antennas go based on views of snowfields and lots of things. So we've come to a compromise. Luckily, my missus can be bought, so there's always ways to get around that. Anyway, David, did you hear that last station?
No, it was just too much in the noise, unfortunately. The Kiwis are funny. They go to bed at about 10 o'clock, mate. It's really weird.
Dave,
you're still 20 over 9. You've been between 10 and 20 over 9 all night. It's just unbelievable.
Well, you and Brenton are also unbelievable over here. Both of you are solid, and I must say, that's rather amazing audio, Richard. I'd be pleased to know just what is driving the audio, mate, because it sounds very, very nice. It's almost like we've got the BBC down there in South Isles, over.
I've got a very good radio voice, and I've got a head for it as well, as Brenton knows.
By the way, the radio this way is a little Argo Zero, a little new radio out of Bulgaria, which I quite like, and amazing receiver on it. Okay, Richard, back to you, VK3YE ZL2ODD.
This is reception by ZL1PWM.
VK3YE testing, running 80 watts, running 80 watts. This is VK3YE testing. Now back to higher power, VK3YE testing. VK3 Yankee Echo testing. So it's basically some prototype. And yes, and talking about the Lobosol repeater, yes, I have got first-hand knowledge on that, because the chap that actually owns the actual repeater is one of my best mates. So I was only talking to him today, but yes, the site is on an Optus tower for the Optus. Well, this is going to be a test for the for the radio, isn't it? Okay, VK3 Papa Tango, this is ZL2ODD listening. It'd be great if you could hear me, David. It's Aaron. Romeo, India, November. Aaron, running 10 watts from a new IC705. Okay, I'm hearing bits of it. I heard VK3P Papa Tango QRP. It's an IC705. How do you copy now, David? Over. What, 15 watts is it? Is that all you've got, over? 10. Well, there you go. Hey, I'm hearing you. It's a struggle. But you're doing the business, mate, over. Okay, mate, 59 with no preamp. Well, you're the first person I know with an IC705, and I'm quite surprised to hear you, mate. Just hang in there. VK3YE is going to call in his QRP as well. Go ahead, Pete.
Yeah, thanks, Brenton. ZL2ODD, ZL2ODD. This is VK3 Yankee Echo, VK3YE. Good evening again, David. Good evening again. I'm now running 8 watts. 8 watts QRP. Over.
Okay, Peter, you're right on my noise level. You're a little bit easier to understand than Perrin because your audio is a bit sharper. I think you said you're running 8 watts, but I wasn't too sure. But definitely I can hear you, Peter, but I'm struggling, over.
Roger. Yes, still on the homebrew rig, but 8 watts. I've just put it up to 80 watts. Just put it up to 80 watts now. Over.
Okay, that's made all the difference. I now got you to 3. I had you at 0 before. So, I mean, to get so much of it isn't making the signal meter move. It just shows how good conditions are on 80 tonight when I can hear you guys so low, Peter. But yeah, with the 80 watts it's 100% copy, although it's 5 and 3. But with the 8 watts, yeah, it was tough, but just to know more, mate, over. Mate, I
going to pull the pin. It's 2 o'clock, and I've just about conked out. This is a fantastic. It's no noise on. You guys aren't talking. My signal meter is on 0. I think that's unheard of on 80s too. Well, I'll hang around for about another 5 minutes. VK3CM ZL2ODD. VK5VK.
Yeah, good stuff. And look, David, thanks for hanging around for so long tonight, because obviously it's a little bit later on your side, and just a little. But yeah, we'll catch up again, I'm sure, soon, and there'll be lots more to chat about. And it's been good tonight, because look, it's so many people that've got a chance to do something on 80 metres, I suppose, that it just doesn't happen all the time. You know, New Zealand truth on 80, you know, I mean, if you're up in the DX window and you're specifically looking for it, you probably, you know, sort of explore it, you know, a fair bit, sure. But down this end where everyone's chit-chatting and the noise is, you know, blah, 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 and, you know, no one's really specifically set up for DX in any way, shape or form, you know, having New Zealand coming through for the last few hours, that's been great. So look forward to doing it again. Let me put over to Miles and then to Richard. Miles jumped back in just a second ago. Miles, you take it and then chuck it over to Richard, and maybe Richard, you can sort of tie it off with David. VK2ASS, VK3 Charlie Mike.
Yeah, VK2 Charlie Mike, VK2ASS in the green. With Kieran and the other gentleman down there in, somewhere down there in Victoria, the 705, heard both of them there, both of them doing a fine trip, well, like, you know, using 8 or 9 watts. Kieran ended up at the end of it on his last over 5 by near 9, like, just so close to a 9, it's not funny. And the other gentleman, I didn't catch his name, but he was running around a 5 by 6, 5 by 7. Sorry, a 4 by 6, 4 by 7. And geez, I tell you what, the signals tonight have absolutely blown me away.
All right, 73, see you, all the best, sleep well, and